How's it going, YouTube and Twitch, to all my live viewers? This is Crypto World News. We're going to episode 14 today. Today is January 13th, episode 14 of Crypto World News Daily Show. We do this every day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Twitch. We're going to go over some Bitcoin news, a little bit of In This Day in History Bitcoin news, SEC news, Ripple news, decentralized web news, and lastly we'll take a look at our trade that we've entered in. It got triggered yesterday, and we will take a look at that at the end of the show. And lastly, we will take suggestions from you, the audience, on coins you would like for us to chart. Appreciate you guys joining us here live, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Twitch. Join the Discord. It's not going to be free for much longer. And we will be doing this, Monday through Friday, pretty much every day, all year this year. We're gonna All right, now I'm recording. Okay, whatever. YouTube will be a little wonky today. All right, on this day in history, January 13th, 2009 is the day that we remember as the first Bitcoin transaction to be sent. 50 Bitcoins sent to a Hal Finney on block number 170. That is this is kind of on this day in history, the first BTC transaction. Who is Hal Finney? He's dead. Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? We don't know. Some people think those two people, Hal Finney and Satoshi, were the same guy. Let's look over, this was something that I was briefly talking about, and I wanted to, opportunity. U.S. Marshall Silk Road auction, July 1st, 2014, 30,000 Bitcoin was sent to the winning bidder, which was Tim Draper, for $18 million. Tim Draper spent $18 million on 30,000 Bitcoin. At $30,000 a Bitcoin and 30,000 Bitcoin, that's $900 million. That's a pretty good investment, Tim. Why is stream paused? Stream should not be paused. All right, we're gonna look at Bitcoin here. First and foremost, we're looking at the Bitcoin chart here on the 4-hour. We saw high, low, and we, in some sense, have failed to make a lower low. So that's why, in a lot of ways, I believe that we are going to test our local high, or our actually all-time high, I guess. So I could definitely see a push back to the 37-38K range for Bitcoin, expecting those to be short fill target zones for a further continuation move to the 22K, 25K area. So this is a micro. We're going to play this as a failure to lose this previous level, and we're going to test our high, is what the analysis is currently looking like. So we will be right back after these brief messages. Thank you for sticking with us. And if you don't have audio, just check YouTube.
Household chores. The OmniTool Plus opens, closes, dials, types, rings, rakes, digs, cuts, and cleans. The OmniTool Plus is microwavable, can be frozen, is dishwasher safe, oven safe, and can be washed and dried. But here's what's included in the OmniTool Plus package. OmniTool Plus. OmniTool Plus Hook gives your OmniTool Plus more convenient storage capabilities. Simply attach the free suction device in a safe area, then hang the OmniTool Plus hook. It's so easy. OmniTool Plus Keychain is a top quality mechanism that allows you to take your OmniTool Plus virtually anywhere. OmniTool Plus Lock accepts any standard combination lock with the exclusive OmniTool protection port to keep your investment safe. This burglar thinks he'll get away with stealing fine china from this cabinet with the OmniTool Plus. But OmniTool Plus Lock prevents him from taking these fine dishes. OmniTool Plus Lock saves the day. The sleek new design on OmniTool Plus handle makes cleaning rugs and floors a cinch. Carry it with ease instead of a big bulky briefcase. OmniTool Plus. These sneaky fellows think they're going to get away with a nice new car. But the OmniTool Plus comes equipped to act as a deterrent against car theft. Sorry, buddy. This car is protected by the OmniTool Plus. OmniTool Plus. The OmniTool Plus is available in gold and comes free with your purchase of the OmniTool Plus package. Show the girl of your dreams that your love is forever with the OmniTool Plus Gold. The new OmniTool Plus Patriot is a must-have for every American. This OmniTool Plus is covered in high-quality paints to show off that red, white, and blue. OmniTool Plus.
There is nothing that this OmniTool cannot do. And that's my personal guarantee. If you find any defects in the work...
And we are back. Thanks for sticking with us. We've got a couple articles we're going to go over today. First article we will be going over is Ripple. Ripple unveils to push the XRP ledger to central banks. Amongst all of the SEC public lawsuit and all of this negative publicity, XRP and the partners are still progressing forward as a cross-border payment solution platform. So this is good news for Ripple. I believe Ripple has a pretty good leg to stand on here regarding this lawsuit. Here we're looking at Mark P. Berger. He is the SEC enforcer behind the $1.3 billion Ripple lawsuit, and he's leaving. So what does this do to the Ripple case? I think this will probably be positive for Ripple. So I think XRP definitely has some room to gain to the Satoshi value, to the BTC value. There's really, this chart just kind of looks really ugly here, but let's look at this monthly. Monthly, really, we're pretty far down, pretty far below where previous levels. Currently about 1,400 sats would be our first target, I guess. On the weekly, on the daily, I've seen worse charts in the world. I think XRP to BTC there's definitely some potential. All right, let's hop over to our next news article. Donald Trump getting banned from all social media platforms. Donald Trump Jr., which is Donald Trump's son, asked Elon Musk to set up a social media network that his father isn't banned from. The only reason that I'm mentioning this, I really am not a big I'm not a big fan of politics, but the only reason that I'm mentioning this is because we were talking about the decentralized web yesterday, and I personally I do believe that this is a form of censorship. Banning Donald Trump on all social media platforms is a form of censorship, and to that extent, the decentralized web, Web 3.0, is needed to combat this because it is only going to get worse. We can also Parler. Vitalik Buterin, Ethereum core developer and creator, says that Parler has a right to exist, and can Ethereum help? Well, we were talking about that yesterday. There are platforms currently that it's a decentralized domain protocol, so it's basically like a uncensorable web. And this is more proof that decentralization, transparency, and accountability are really the way that we need to go to progress into the future. That's it for our news articles of the day. If you have any questions on any of those news articles, drop them in the chat. I'd love to further continue to discuss them if you want. I find it very interesting that Russia is lecturing America on freedom of speech. So, interesting. All right, we're going to be right back after these brief commercial breaks. I really appreciate you guys sticking with us through the FUD, the FOMO, the emotional hype, whatever. It might be boring. I don't know. Trying to make it fun. Okay, we'll be right back, and please hit that follow button, subscribe, join our Discord.
Wishing your man was here? He would be a handful. But wow, do you miss him? Now, you don't have to. Introducing My Drunk Boyfriend, the only life-size doll guaranteed to make you feel like your man is right there with you. And he's
3 easy payments of $99.99 after mailing rebates. Some restrictions apply. See store for details. All right, we are back. Thank you for sticking with us through that commercial break. Lastly, we are going to be looking at our trade that we have entered into. Yes? Log in. I think I need to move the screen just a little bit. Yeah. Then I'll put it back. Boo, boo, boo. Here we go. All right, we're going to be looking at our... Well, let's look at Bitcoin first of all. Any coins that you guys want me to chart, now is the time. Please put them in the chat. Thanks for watching. I'd love to take a look at them. We talked about Bitcoin here daily, found support sitting at 34-ish, 34,120 was kind of what we were talking about yesterday, being our level that we could expect to see a, not a reversal, but you know, a second attempt at 38K, 37K. Not to say that it's inevitable that we're gonna come up here and then come down here, but that would not surprise me. What would surprise me? What would definitely surprise me is if we came up and broke out into, you know, all-time highs, which I think would probably be about a 48K, probably about 48K. 37 to 60% increase. It just seems a little bit much, especially looking at this candle formation on the daily. That's why, just because I've been trading and charting for a while, I believe that there's definitely, we could get down to the 22 to 25K area quite easily. We gotta get rid of this 34,120 level. Okay, let's look at our trade. We are we're in 2 trades. Okay. So we're in a BTC short. We're in a BTC short from 33.7. Okay, and that's not doing anything for us. And we're in some Ripple longs. I just think this looks really, really appealing, and I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity right here. So what I'm playing this as is I'm going to long XRP to BTC. I've already got that. That's what we're looking at right here, XRP to BTC. 5,000 contracts, 500 contracts. Fill price 822, 828, current price 815. Okay, so we're down 33 bucks on the day, but I have a lot of faith in this position, and I definitely can, I think the risk reward is definitely in our favor in this trade. So should BTC go down, we could definitely see, I mean, ideally, whenever you're trading, you're going to want to have some sort of hedge against yourself, because it's really hard to be, it's impossible to be right 100% of the time. So it's good to, like, let's say I was in this is not a hedge, okay? So I'm betting that Bitcoin goes down, and then I'm also betting that XRP goes up to the value of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes down, I believe that XRP will move in relation to Bitcoin moving down, XRP moving up. So that's why I took that trade. If you have any questions, stream is paused. Okay. Don't know how long that's been going on for. But yeah, so this is our trade that we're looking at. We've used 20 bucks. That's our margin. We've got 450 available, and our unrealized P&L is about 35 bucks. So our 25% max loss would be, we're pretty safe, but ideally you would want to have your stops in place so that you can fully set your risk analysis. Because had we done our risk analysis and decided that 25% was our max loss, we could have done the math to figure out where that 25% max loss was and set a stop loss profit and a take profit, and then this trade is completely autonomous. We don't have to come back, and if this trade is successful, it's because we were using proper trading techniques and proper strategy. If this trade was not successful, then that, we could reassess. EOS BTC, please. Yes, sir. EOS BTC is actually looking very, very beautiful, I believe. Let's see if we can find a little bit more chart, a little bit more data. EOS BTC on the Polo, on the LoNeX. 2018, is that the earliest EOS? That doesn't seem right. EOS BTC. Hit BTC. Okay, this is a little bit more data. 2017. Okay, I like this. Monthly. We'll pull a quick fib here. We're gonna go monthly top, candle close right there, bottom right there. EOS to BTC. I mean, I don't know, fundamental analysis on EOS. Who's got some fundamentals for me? What's strong? Why should I buy this? I just don't like these. The Eiffel Tower formations really are not something that I'm a fan of. Whenever I see these, it loses everything that it gains. I understand it's to the value of Bitcoin. Maybe if we looked at EOS to USD, that might look a little bit different. EOS, just like all altcoins, stand to gain to the Bitcoin value, I believe, in the coming years. Traditionally, we've seen Bitcoin owns 50 to 60% of the market cap. And then what will happen is the money either leaves the market or floods into altcoins. And historically, we've seen the money leaving the market in the past. We were almost at $1 trillion. And then that was 2017. And then everything else has happened. And now the money is back. I have a strong belief that the money is going to stay. Yes, we're back underneath $1 trillion currently, but that does not mean that the money is not going to be flowing into altcoins. I do believe that 2021 is the year we break over $1 trillion market cap and never come back. So what does that mean? BTC dominance could lose. BTC could lose some dominance over the market cap, which would be fantastic for altcoins, I believe. If we're looking at any EOS, let's go back to that really quick. EOS. If we're looking at EOS here on Hit BTC, what could we expect? Well, EOS ideally, realistically, historically is not even in the game, the ballpark zone, till about 0.00, to the BTC value. We're looking at a weekly, let's look at a monthly. I mean, this level here, I mean, there's a level here, but that's kind of irrelevant. I think this is what our first profit target should be, 0.00079 BTC EOS. From a technical standpoint, I can't say that this looks good on the monthly. We're below our previous all-time low. Or we're we could potentially it's just hard. Gosh, I mean, there's so much emotion. Is this coin going to zero? I don't think so. I think EOS has a very strong community. from a fund, in order to trade this coin, I believe fundamental analysis would probably be what you would want to use, just because technically there's nothing here that looks interesting to me. If I'm looking at a monthly and you're like, hey, what's EOS to BTC? And this doesn't look interesting to me. Maybe if we get back, to some other levels, maybe if we do like a 250% move, this might look a little bit more enticing. But right here, right now, there's other things in the market. There's a lot more at play. EOS long-term hold, definitely, but nothing really exciting. Let's look at Band. Band's kind of doing something exciting, which is a staking coin for 17% on Atomic Wallet. The weekly Band, this coin is pretty crazy. I mean, it went from $1 to what, like $20 in July, August, September, in like 2 months, 3 months, 1,500%. Yeah. So really our next profit target for Band, our next breakout profit target, because this is alt season and we're not going to be take profit here because this is alt season, and it doesn't matter if Bitcoin goes from 42K to 17K. These altcoins are going to boom. These altcoins are going to boom, 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 boom. So our profit target on Band would be about 23 bucks per coin. Zcash has also been making moves, up 13% on the daily. Weekly, looking at weekly breakout territory above this 115. We get up above here, and I fully believe that 160 was not a problem. 180 might be a little resistance, but I mean this coin looks pretty primed, I believe. Especially, we're on this weekly. We're already up above our candle close territory. So where our candles closed on these weeklies, we're already higher than that. So should we close this weekly up here, this would, be pretty bullish, and we could, see that move to 230. Dot is moving now. Okay, thank you. Let's look at Dot. Ooh-wee! Yes, sir. I got some dots. Thanks for the call out in the chat, Crypto Dizzy. All right, Dot is up 27% on the day, trading at $10.60 on the breakout. Dot's not really a coin that you can do technical analysis on, I believe. There's really not a bunch of data here. Ooh. Not a whole bunch of data here. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up our show here. We've been kind of rambling on and gambling on and whatever. So we've got two more short fill orders, looking at 36.7 and 38.35. Our XRP long is already in place. We are not gonna add to that. Dot. So finishing thoughts here on Dot's just gonna moon. Dot's going to moon really hard. Dot's a very promising DeFi. I fully believe Dot could be, one of the top 3 altcoins in 2021. Being Cardano, ADA is one of them. Dot is another one. And should I give you this? I don't know. Probably Ethereum. So really, Dot's kind of ready to, we're breaking out. I mean, we're going to come up to this 15, and we'll probably, do some accumulation in this zone before we're ready to do anything else. So yeah, Dot looks pretty good. Dot's, if you're trying to do technical analysis and you're like, oh, Bitcoin's coming back, it's not, altcoins are not necessarily going to do what Bitcoin's going to do. We were just looking at Zcash, and what was Bitcoin doing yesterday? What was Zcash doing yesterday? So I don't know. The idea of completely pulling out of the market in 2021 just seems a little impulsive. Be a little bit more patient. I think Dot looks Dot looks fantastic. There's nothing that's gonna stop here. We're going up to $15. $15 dot. Yep, so we're gonna keep our trade open, negative $50. Risk analysis. I already broke one of the rules. I marketed into these positions. Those are market. That's what I paid in fees, 0.001, 0.00007. And yeah, so we're just going to keep these positions open. XRP to BTC long, BTC shorts. Did we do our last commercial break? No, we didn't do our last commercial break. Shit. All right, I'll be right back after this last commercial break.
Your friend. It's Little Pancake.
She totes amazing, she's my...
Wait, we did that. Didn't we do that?
Your friend.
I'll get you, bitch.
All right, we are back from our last commercial break. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll fix that. We'll figure out this audio thing. There's nothing we can't do here. All right, Bitcoin currently trading at $34,483, finding support 34,120. Probably going to retest 37,000, 38,000. Market cap 950 bill. 24-hour greatest mover Thor chain up 35%, trading at 177. Polkadot also up 28%, trading at 1050. Polkadot's probably going to continue to run. Nano, which was our greatest mover yesterday, is down 7%, trading at 334. My name's Elliot, live 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Twitch. We do this Monday through Friday. Thank you for being with us, being here, being a part of the show, engaging, interacting. Yeah, I appreciate your guys' support. It's kind of fun. I enjoy doing this, so I hope you guys have fun as well. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's show. I have no words of wisdom. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.